Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It helps. It really does. Hello, food lovers. It's good you're here. Chu Kizu, more famously known as Lu Feng or Luther Chu, was born on April 3, 1956 in Taiwan. He came from a poor family and had 3 older brothers. So to ease the burden, Liu was sent to a Peking opera school. He began his training there from the age of 8 with many other classmates. While he was there, he learned about opera performances, acrobatics, weapons, and martial arts. These skills would turn out to be very useful in later years. At the age of 15 or 16, Liu decided to prioritize his martial arts training. He began learning about weapons such as knives, guns, swords, spears, and many other weapons. He believes that he has used or tried out almost every variety of weapon that he could think of, which is not difficult to believe, as in many of the movies he has been in, he has displayed mastery of a wide variety of weapons. You can find several videos online of him training students in movie techniques and weapons. Liu was once asked which was his favorite weapon. His response was, he could not pick a specific one because he loved learning to use all of them. Liu's aspiration was to become a professional in the Chinese-speaking opera, but fewer people were coming to the performances and the movie industry was rapidly growing. So he decided to give the movies a try. With some encouragement from his friends, he first became a stuntman, where he would pay his dues for many years, working as an extra in movies such as Marco Polo, 1975, Hand of Death, 1976, and many others. He soon caught the eye of legendary director Chang Che, who promoted him to speaking roles. He was also listed as a fight choreographer, student coordinator, and action director. Chang Che would eventually take Lu Feng and 2 of his fellow Venoms, Chang Sheng and Philip Kwok, back to Hong Kong and gave them roles in the movie Shaolin Temple, 1976. This was one of Liu's first real roles, which he said had him very nervous, but he did a lot better with the martial arts sequences than with his spoken line. His big break would finally come in 1978 when he was cast as the Centipede, one of the main villains in Chang's masterpiece, The 5 Deadly Venoms. This was his breakout role that solidified his status in Kung Fu cinema's history. After the success of The 5 Deadly Venoms, it became common to see Lu Feng playing the villain to Philip Kwok's hero. He once revealed in an interview that the films did a lot better at the box office if he was in that role. An example of this is Shaolin Daredevils, in which he played a good guy. It not only performed poorly at the box office, but their fans did not receive it too well. He often jokes that he just had the face to play a bad guy, and even his good friends have told him so. When asked which of the characters he played was his favorite, he said that he is most fond of Kao Chin Chien, who he would play twice, both in Shaolin Rescuers 1979 and 2 Champions of Shaolin 1980. His portrayal of this character won him the award for Best Supporting Actor at the 25th Asian Film Festival in 1979. He said it is one of his greatest honors as an actor. Another villain he enjoyed playing was Butterfly Hao Chong from the movie House of Traps, and his favorite hero that he played was Hu Yidao from the movie Legend of the Thought. In the early 80s, Liu and his 2 best friends, Philip Kwok and Chang Sheng, went back to Taiwan and started a film company. Their first movie was Ninjas in the Deadly Trap, in which they all starred, directed, and also did the fight choreography. They would later admit that they did not have very good resources there, so the quality of the films was not as good as the ones they did at Shaw Studio. Later on, Liu remained with Chang Sheng while his 2 friends went back to Hong Kong. He worked as an assistant director on the movie Death Ring, which they shot in Thailand. He would follow that up with The 9 Demons. As the Kung Fu era came to an end in the mid-80s, Liu began working in television or behind the scenes, which meant he was either a director or actor, but he would always remain action choreographer. In recent years, he mostly works in China. He is up to date with social media and has found the many fans that adore him. He has even visited the US to meet them, which according to him makes him very happy. He says that he is honored and grateful for all the love he receives for his work, and that he had not expected to be anyone's favorite. His dedication and classic body of works has guaranteed him a place in the annals of Kung Fu cinema. To Lu Feng we say, thanks for the memories. If you have enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and feel free to leave a comment. Thank you, and may the food be with you.